Nowadays, with the cost of everything skyrocketing through the roof, many people are looking for a way to enjoy the things they love without breaking the bank in the process. The Eshop is a wonderful place to find great games that can entertain yourself or the entire family without forcing you to decide between a game this month or paying one of your bills. So in today's episode, we'll go through 15 amazing games that are on sale right now at affordable prices, starting off with one of my favorite indie titles from last year, Arietta of Spirits. This is a single-player action RPG from Third Spirit Games with a main story that will last roughly 4 to 5 hours. It centers around a young girl and her family as they vacation to their cabin in the woods. The game is full of charm and emotion throughout and features amazing retro graphics, interesting characters, simple gameplay mechanics, and a vast world to explore. There are tons of secrets to find as well, and this game is a great value when on sale. If you're interested in Arietta of Spirits, make sure to grab it up before the sale ends on the 25th of February. Right now it's marked down 50%, matching the previous low of just $9.99. Axiom Verge 2 is a single-player adventure platformer from Thomas Happ Games with a download size around 430 megabytes and the main story that will last roughly 10 hours or so to wrap up. This is the sequel to one of the best indie titles on the Switch, and in this game they added new playable characters, abilities, and mechanics, improving upon the things that made the original so fun to play. The worlds are larger and the sci-fi elements have been ramped up as well. There is a bit more emphasis on exploration over combat in comparison to the original, but this is a great second chapter in the story. If you're interested in Axiom Verge 2, be sure to grab it up before the sale ends on the 21st of February. It's marked down 10%, matching a previous low of just $17.99. Cathedral is a single-player retro-style platformer from Elden Pixels with a download size around 200 megabytes and it offers more than 20 hours of gameplay. A lot of it due to the difficulty of the game though. This is definitely one of the most challenging games on the Switch. It has that retro look and sound but feels modern to play. The controls are great and the combat is equally as excellent. There are tons of areas to explore, paths to take, and secrets to find, plus it has an in-game map so you won't get lost along the way. If you're a fan of these retro platformers or looking for a solid challenge, make sure to pick up Cathedral before the sale ends on February 21st. It's marked down 40%, matching a previous low of just $8.99. Candleman is a single-player 3D puzzle platformer with some RPG elements thrown into the mix. The game has a download size around 1.4 gigabytes and the main story that will last roughly 6 to 7 hours to wrap up. In this one we play as a lonely candle seeking the light, but sadly we only have the ability to burn for 10 seconds at a time. So as we venture into the darkness, things can become quite hectic. Now as you might expect, with lighting being so low, the challenge comes from learning the patterns and timing your movements and jumps. The environments feel enchanted and the colors are gorgeous here on the Switch. If you're looking for a solid 3D adventure, make sure to check out Candleman before the sale ends on February 17th. It's marked down 33%, matching a previous low of just $9.99. Crown Trick is a single-player adventure-style RPG from Team 17 and it offers more than 20 hours of gameplay, with a download size around 1.4 gigabytes. The game features randomly generated dungeons, more than 100 different skills and abilities that you can use in different ways, more than 120 different weapons to choose from, plus loads of secrets and hidden items to find as well. One really cool feature though are the familiars that you find and face off against. If you beat these tough monsters, you can learn their unique abilities for the rest of the story. Really, this game is amazing and definitely worth checking out while on sale. Right now it's marked down 50%, matching a previous low of just $9.99 until March 3rd. Devil Slayer Raksasi is a single-player action-adventure game from Indie Nova with a download size around 1.2 gigs and a main story that will last 8 to 10 hours to complete. The game is shown from a top-down view with procedurally generated dungeons to keep things fresh, a deep combat system, and it's technically a roguelike so you can expect those elements as well. There are multiple playable characters, tons of different weapons, each with unique attacks, plus there are secret hidden collectibles everywhere. Now the game is definitely challenging and it does suffer from some minor frame rate issues here and there in the super intense moments, so keep that in mind. But if you're interested in Devil Slayer Raksasi, make sure to pick it up before the sale ends on February 17th. It's marked down 33%, matching a previous low of just $9.99. Far Changing Tides is a single-player adventure game from Frontier with a download size around 3 gigabytes, and it's the sequel to Far Lone Sails, which was a surprise gem that I found on the eShop a while back. The scenery has changed a bit from the dry, desolate setting found in the original, and features much more challenging puzzles to overcome. In this one, we play as Toe, and we awaken in a world that's been almost entirely flooded, and we must once again pilot our ship as we make our way through the journey. Fans of the original will definitely enjoy this one as well, and if you're interested in Far Changing Changing Tides, be sure to pick it up for pre-order as they're offering an introductory sale price of just $17.99. You'll be able to start your adventure on March 1st with this 10% discount. Fury is a single-player, fast-paced sword fighter fused with twin-stick shooter that does a great job of combining the two genres. We've been captured and have to fight through one-on-one battles on our way to the jailer in order to earn our freedom. This is pretty much a boss rush style game and all of the bosses look amazing. The adrenaline definitely gets pumping during this one, so be warned, it's a challenging game for sure. With that said, even though it's a boss rush, the story doesn't suffer, and in fact it was fantastic and does a great job of keeping you wanting more. If you've been on the fence about this one, make sure to check it out before the sale ends on the 21st. It's marked down 60% to just $7.99. Oceanhorn 2 Knights of the Lost Realm is a single-player outing from FDG Entertainment with a download size around 3.7 gigabytes, and this one will take more than 20 hours to complete. Now this is a sequel of course, and as such it's a bigger game for sure. It features more massive boss fights that can put your skills to the test, as well as dozens of side quests to complete and puzzles to solve. The handcrafted graphics and the soundtrack were top-notch as well. Both games are amazing, but if you're looking for a really epic adventure, make sure to check out Oceanhorn 2. Right now it's on sale until the 24th, marked down 25%, matching a previous low of just $22.49. Phoenotopia Awakening is a single-player retro-style RPG from publisher Cape Cosmic with a download size around 980 megabytes, and this one offers more than 50 hours of gameplay. The game features challenging combat, unique puzzles, and it encourages exploration as well. The story revolves around a young girl who, while out gathering the rest of the children, gets sidetracked, and while away their entire town disappears. This leaves it up to us and our friends to uncover the mystery. Now along the way you'll face off with bosses that test your skills and reflexes, uncover secrets, find hidden collectibles, and form relationships with different NPCs that will ultimately help you save your home. If you're interested in this one, be sure to pick it up before the sale ends on the 21st. It's marked down 40% to a new all-time low of just $11.99. Shadows of Adam is a single-player JRPG from Circle Entertainment, and it offers more than 15 hours of gameplay with a download size around 1.2 gigabytes. In this one, the story revolves around two main protagonists from a small town called Adam, which eventually grows to 4 as the story progresses. The game feels a lot like older games such as Final Fantasy VI or Chrono Trigger, but one highlight though was the dialogue. It's extremely well written and some of the jokes were pretty funny too. The action is fast paced, the retro aesthetic looks good on the Switch, and the game features an amazing soundtrack that was composed specifically for the game, featuring over 40 unique tracks. If you're looking for a solid retro style JRPG, make sure to grab this one up before the 24th. Right now it's marked down half price to just $7.49 and matching a previous low. Next up we have Skul, the Hero Slayer. This is a single-player action platformer from NeoWiz and offers roughly 5 to 10 hours of main story gameplay with a download size around 3.3 gigabytes. Now this is a fast-paced platformer with an awesome combat system. Again, it has great controls and amazing graphics. The story is comedic and you're going to die a lot, and in fact it's encouraged, as is the case with most roguelite style games. It features over 100 different playable characters, each with unique abilities and skills, and there are loads of upgrades and secrets to find as well. This is a relatively new game and definitely worth checking out while on sale until February 19th. Right now it's marked down 30% to a new all-time low of just $13.99. Super Mombo Quest is a single-player 2D action platformer from Orub Game Studios with a download size around 1.1 gigabytes, and it has a main story that will last roughly 8 to 9 hours to finish up. The game is again gorgeous on the Switch, and it requires precise timing and movements in order to get through some of the tougher levels. The combat is frantic and fun, plus there's a really neat combo system that allows you to chain together some awesome attacks. Now along the way you can find and unlock new Mombo forms as well, plus there's more than 100 levels total, making this a great value, and it's currently on sale until the 1st of March. If you're interested in Super Mombo Quest, it's marked down 37% to a new all-time low of just $9.99. Next up we have Ty the Tasmanian Tiger HD. This is a single-player platform adventure game from Chrome Studios with a download size around 2.2 gigabytes and a main campaign that will last 10 to 12 hours or so to finish up. This is a remastered version of a fan favorite and features more than 15 unique levels scattered across the Australian outback. Your main weapon is a boomerang, and throughout the game you'll be finding more powerful versions that you can use, with some of them being incredibly powerful. The game runs at 60 frames per second, and it even has the new hardcore mode added in as well. If you're interested in Ty the Tasmanian Tiger HD, it's on sale until the 21st, marked down 50% to a new all-time low of just $14.99. but the sequel is also on sale for $19.99. Both great games and worth checking out. The Survivalist is a single-player strategy game from publisher Team 17, offering local and online play for up to 4 people. The game sees players taking over an island that is ever-changing and full of wildlife. There's a day and night cycle which will alter how things play out in the game, plus there's a wide variety of biomes to explore with tons of secrets to uncover. One really cool feature is the ability to train the different monkeys that live on the island, and then you can have them complete quests or tasks for you. But of course, the highlight of the game is probably going to be the crafting. If you're looking for a fun online game to play with friends that's full of charm and solid gameplay, make sure to check out the Survivalist before the sale ends on March 3rd. Right now it's marked down 75%, matching a previous low of just $6.24. And here are some other great games to consider while you're already on the eShop. Alright folks, that's the end of this list, but for more great February deals, click right here and watch your backlog grow. Please like, share, and subscribe before you head out. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching.